Many people have been told that high blood pressure is simply the result of eating too much salt or retaining too much fluid. While those factors certainly play a role, they do not tell the entire story. If they did, controlling blood pressure would be straightforward, and millions of people would not continue facing serious cardiovascular problems despite faithfully following medical advice. Yet every day, countless adults take their prescribed medications, monitor their numbers carefully, attend regular appointments, and still experience life-changing events such as strokes, heart attacks, or kidney complications. Think about how confusing that can feel. The blood pressure readings look better, the doctor seems satisfied with the results, everything appears to be moving in the right direction. Then suddenly, a major health crisis occurs. This leaves many people asking the same question. If my blood pressure was controlled, why did this happen? The answer may lie in the difference between managing a number and addressing the underlying damage occurring inside the body. Imagine driving a car when the check engine light appears on the dashboard. Instead of identifying and fixing the mechanical problem, someone simply disconnects the warning light. The signal disappears, but the engine continues deteriorating beneath the surface. The problem has not been solved. It has only been hidden from view. This idea is important because many people focus entirely on blood pressure readings without understanding what is happening within their arteries, blood vessels, and cardiovascular system. Here at Vital Aging, we believe that understanding the deeper causes of vascular damage is one of the most important steps toward protecting long-term health. Throughout this discussion, we will explore several hidden mechanisms that can continue damaging blood vessels, even when blood pressure numbers seem well controlled. Most importantly, you'll learn practical strategies that target the root causes, rather than simply focusing on the symptoms. The way most people think about high blood pressure is surprisingly limited. For decades, the conversation has centered around sodium, fluid retention, and medication. While these factors matter, they represent only a small part of a much larger picture. High blood pressure has become so common among adults over the age of 55 that many people almost view it as a normal part of aging. Yet common does not mean harmless, and understanding what is really happening inside the body can completely change how we approach cardiovascular health. The third mechanism is one that many people underestimate because it cannot be measured with a blood pressure cuff or seen on a routine blood test. Yet its impact on cardiovascular health is profound. This mechanism is chronic stress and the biological changes it creates throughout the body. When most people hear the word stress, They think of emotions or difficult situations. However, the body interprets stress as a physical event. Whether the source is financial worry, loneliness, caregiving responsibilities, grief, health concerns, or ongoing anxiety, the brain responds by activating powerful survival systems designed to protect us from danger. In the short term, this response is helpful. Stress hormones such as cortisol and adrenaline increase alertness, raise heart rate, and prepare the body to respond to challenges. The problem arises when this state becomes constant. Instead of activating briefly and then returning to normal, the stress response remains switched on day after day, month after month, and sometimes year after year. Over time, elevated cortisol levels begin affecting the cardiovascular system in several ways. First, chronic stress can reduce the production of nitric oxide, the critical molecule that helps blood vessels relax and maintain flexibility. As nitric oxide levels decline, arteries may remain more constricted than they should be. Second, stress hormones encourage the body to retain more sodium and water. This increases blood volume and places additional pressure on artery walls. Third, chronic stress promotes inflammation throughout the body, accelerating the aging process inside blood vessels and contributing to arterial stiffness. For many older adults, the stress driving these changes is not dramatic or obvious. It may be the ongoing concern of managing multiple health conditions, adapting to retirement, coping with the loss of loved ones, or living with social isolation. These experiences can quietly influence cardiovascular health every day.